What is going on, y'all? Let's see, I got some stuff here I want to show y'all, but for those of you that have not noticed, I think for my last 15 to 20, maybe 25 videos, I know going all the way back to the new year, I've started posting addresses in the description box down below. So I put that there for y'all on free addresses. I try not to put like any junk or crap down there. It's not necessarily always big boppers, but there's some good addresses down there. The ones that you see that are stadium or team addresses, those are proven addresses. I'm not just making some shit up and putting it down there. So that is that. I hope y'all enjoy that. I hope you like that. That's something that I would like to continue doing if y'all are using it. Let's get into some of this. My area where I store my TTMs until I make a video is overflowing, so I needed to make a video. Got in Adam Vinatieri this week. I did use a dry erase marker and take my name off of it. Not for sale value or anything like that. I just prefer my stuff not to be personalized. So there's that. Jim Otto, he's signed 2 of 2. This is only one of them. I did send a $10 donation now. He requires a donation now. Hockey Hall of Famer Larry Robinson, signing 2 of 2. Oh, come on. Signing 2 of 2, and he inscribed the Hall of Fame 1995. So these things turned out really nice. Really happy about these. I tried Bubba McDowell. This is, a lot of y'all know I'm a big-time Houston Oilers fan. And I've always tried to get Bubba McDowell in the past, and zeros. I'm batting zeros. So I found an address that I hadn't tried before, and I thought, what the hell? And it came back. I think I got 2 of 2, actually. I might have sent the other one in the PSA DNA submission. I'm not sure. But he wrote on me, or excuse me, he wrote a couple notes on some Post-its. He wanted to know how fast were the F-18s, and he said one day before he dies he really would like to ride in the back seat of one. Thank you for your service on keeping our country safe. And then he signed it. I'm sorry about the lighting, y'all. It's natural lighting outside, and it's not always the best when you have a big old tree above you. Harold Jackson, I've gotten him before, but I sent a 4-way card with 4 people on it, and he enclosed this one. I would show the 4-way, I think I did, but I already mailed it off to the very last guy. Hugh McNeely, yes, I've gotten him back a handful of times. I think I sent I did send a $10 donation, and he inscribed it Hall of Fame 70. I asked for him to inscribe $1 Million Backfield, because I've seen him do that on quite a bit of cards or items, and didn't happen. Next, another awesome TTMer. I should put his address down below. I think I have his in a past video. Lenny Moore with the what did he write here? Hall of Fame 75. I really like this vintage card. It is hard to beat vintage ink in my mind. And these freaking Upper Deck Legends cards from back in the day always just turn out beautiful. I don't know if you have to prep these or not. Anytime there's even a semi-gloss surface, I always prep them. So if you send those out, just be careful. Signing 3 of 3, Mr. Burt Jones. And he inscribed it College Hall of Fame 2016. Raymond Berry. Jim Houston with the 1964 NFL Champs inscription. Said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. If you're going to send off a TTM, you might as well ask for an inscription. It's already there in front of them. Just what I do is I send my TTMs out in these semi-rigid holders, and what I'll do is I'll just get a Post-it note like that and write, Mr. So-and-so, if you don't mind, could you please inscribe blah, whatever you want them to inscribe? I would say more times than not, they do it. I was on Sports Card Forum, I think it is, or sportscard.net. I don't know. I'm new to all these other websites. And I got into an a Hall of Fame draft, or soon to be Hall of Fame draft. It was kind of had both. And I got these in there. Ozzie Newsome, Bruce Smith, showing a little leg. Yeah, boy. Chuck Benardrick. I don't know how to pronounce that. Andre Reed was the last card in the draft. Mr. Irrelevant. I got that. Bob Feller. I love me some Bob Feller. He's a former Navy chief. Duke Snyder. I believe this was my card already. Mike Mussina. I don't know if he'll be a Hall of Famer or not. Gito Marchetti. I think I pronounced that right this time. So that was that. I sent 2 of 2 to John Hill, former Saints center. Got those back, signing gold. The Dirty Bird himself, Jamal Anderson. And I love it because he has a really, really nice signature, and he normally inscribes it Dirty Bird. So really cool. Mark Price on this USA card. Man, as a kid, growing up on the mean, mean streets of Pearland, Texas. More like the mean fields. There wasn't a whole lot of streets back then. I love this Skybox Team USA set, man. I had them all. So I was really happy to get this. I sent off a card to Joe Arenas, and I did not get my card back, but he sent me this photo. It's actually a really nice, really clear photo. Really happy with that. And a index card, which I don't collect index cards. So I don't know what happened to my card. I'll go through these real quick. This was a purchase, 1950 Bowman Charlie Trippy. The only reason that I bought this little beauty is because it is inscribed Hall of Fame. I have had zero luck getting Mr. Trippy through the years to write his Hall of Fame inscription. So I wanted to get that in my Hall of Fame project I've been working on for a while. I worked out a trade with Sean Hewick for this beautiful card. This Charlie Sanders. It meets all my criteria. Vintage. It's in blue. Hall of Fame inscription. I fell in love with this card when I got it. And it being a Detroit Lions player, and getting it off Sean, I didn't think was going to be that easy. But when you have another Lions player that he really, really likes, it was very, very nice and easy to trade with him. So really happy with this. Then I sent it off to PSA DNA, and there you see it. Got this back not too long ago from Fred Blitnikoff. This was a PSA DNA order I sent myself. I think I sent about 8 cards or so. Kellen Winslow. He can be tough to get TTM. I've got him a handful of times, but this was the only time that I got him to inscribe Hall of Fame inscription. Y.A. Tittle. Man, that light's terrible. He signs his cards, I would say, once, maybe twice a year. And man, when he signs, holy shit, does he sign a ton of cards. You'll see the TTM community just flooded with Y.A. Tittle autographs. Drew Brees. Really happy to get that back with the Who Dat inscription. And last but not least, this was a purchase. I have no clue why this dude's stuff is so damn expensive, other than I don't think he signs. I've heard different stories, like he's a freaking major asshole in person. I don't know if that's true. And I've heard that he just doesn't like to sign autographs. But I needed him in my Hall of Fame PC project, whatever you want to call it. And I don't know if he's going to be around just too much longer. You know, he's kind of a big chunky dude back in the day, and a lot of us big dudes don't live forever because it's bad on the old ticker, you know what I mean? But John Madden with the PSA DNA slab. I bought it just as you see it. I found it on eBay, and it was kind of expensive. And then I was able to find the guy that had the same style of cuts on Sports Card Net or Sports Card for whatever the hell it is. And I asked him if he was the guy that had this on eBay, and he said yes he was, and he cut me a hell of a deal, about 30 bucks off of what it was on eBay. So really, really happy. And then he made his own custom back, which is kind of funny. I am far from an English teacher. Man, I was like in special needs classes for dyslexia and all that growing up. But man, the back reads really great information, but it just reads like really splotchy, like missing words and too many words and all that. But nonetheless, one hell of a custom, and I absolutely love this thing. I'm so happy to get that. And just to show you how big this is a normal PSA DNA case that Drew Brees right there. So it's a little bigger than normal. But happy to get that. So I hope y'all enjoyed the video. I need to be making more videos. I have a ton of stuff I need to show off. I think I stayed up till 1 or 2 last night doing working on TTM projects. Dude, I have so many cards to send out. I think I bit off more than I can chew, starting like 3 or 4 different projects. I normally do one and go just balls out, all in, and send on that one project. And I have like 3 or 4 right now that I'm working. So I'm on the pre-workout right now. That's why I see kind of freaking crazy. Going to do chest day, even though it's not Monday. It's not International Chest Day. So that is that. Till next time, adios. I love you. I hope you enjoyed these damn silly videos of mine. And bye-bye.